as the favourite for the leg.
20.
And that was a little bit unlucky.
Trina,
Just
you
caught the
80.
flight of the other one, and then it diverted the flight from hitting sort of point square on. Good stuff from Guliver here, and that's a nice little
Trina Guliver.
bump 80 finish.
Well, this is kind of what Trina's been doing this
The
week.
leg,
And
it's
she
Trina to
admitted
throw
this in an
first.
interview the
Game
other
on.
day.
As the favourite for the leg.
20.
And that was a little bit unlucky.
Trina,
Just
you
caught
require
the flight
80.
of the other one, and then it diverted the flight from hitting sort of point square on. Good stuff from Guliver here,
Game
and
shot
that's
in the
a
second
nice
leg.
little
Trina Guliver.
bump 80 finish.
Well, this is kind of what Trina's been doing this
The
week.
leg,
And
it's
she
Trina to
admitted
throw
this in an
first.
interview the
Game
other
on.
day. 118 for Robin Byrne to win this game in 6 starts from this point. Finds a way above. It's double 19.
80.
She's just underneath. She has got time on her side.
Yeah, sensible dart, I think, with Trina back on 274 for Byrne.
58. Robin, you require 38. Game shot and the match. Robin
Yeah,
Byrne.
I like that. I like that. A lot going straight for it. It's Robin Byrne opens the night with 3-1 win over Trina Guliver, and for her, those points on the table are vital. Another 2 until she was signed by her current dart company. So when we saw Sophie McKinley this afternoon having to use one of Paige Paulin's darts and 2 of her own. Yeah, that was something that Laura, I did hear her say in commentary that she can sort of relate to, because she did it all the time because she lost one.
I suppose lucky that Sophie and Paige are both
135.
signed on to the
Gemma,
same
you require
manufacturer then, isn't
70.
it?
Extremely lucky.
I hate to look at it tops to take the
Game
first
shot in the
leg, and
first
that's a
leg.
14
Gemma
dart
Hayter.
start for Gemma Hayter. The break is found. She's 1 to the good.
Kind of counteracted the turn of visitor 140 the previous throw.
She's not going to find the 157, and so Hayter will come back looking at double 14 to eventually cross the line. She'd led this game 2-0. Let that lead slip.
89. Gemma, you require 28.
This would re-establish herself as the dominant
Game
force in
shot
this
and the
Group
match.
B.
Gemma Hayter.
Gemma Hayter is off to the perfect start. She moves clear at the top of the table once again, and is 1 win away from qualifying for Saturday once again.
But he spotted it.
Oh, I spotted it.
58. Robin, you require 16.
So 2-8s. Wasn't set there, so just took a pause for a second. Down for double 2.
Game shot in
Finds
the
it
third
with the
leg.
last
Robin
dart.
Byrne.
The top of the race for third position.
59.
So
Robin,
double
you require
16 to seal
32.
it. Shovels across.
Game
And
shot and the
finds
match.
a way
Robin
through,
Byrne.
and that's a 3-1 win for Robin Byrne. It's the perfect start for her. She knew the first 2 games were of the utmost importance, and she's managed to find a way of winning both of them. Detail.
$85. Trina, you require 40. Game shot in the second leg.
Yeah, nicely
Trina
finished
Guliver.
by Guliver there.
10 points for qualification for Gemma Hayter this evening. I've got to have a look at 161, and
Trina,
this
you
would
require
seal the match for her.
161.
And by the scoreline that she could win it by, it would open up
Yeah, 60 scored.
a bit of a leg difference gap between herself and Robin Byrne. Bullseye!
Game
Oh,
shot,
yes,
and the
a
match,
golden
Trina
finish
Guliver.
from the Golden Girl. Earlier on this week, when her opponent wasn't on a finish, she didn't go for it, she got booed for it. And that is why you go for the bull. A brilliant finish from the 10-time world champion, just showing some of that golden class.
Way round, they wouldn't have no problem spoiling it for you.
Well, to a certain extent, Steph Clark has got a free roll, because
65.
from
Laura,
this
you
point
require
onwards, she's
113.
going to have to complete the card to be able to get out of this group. And so if you almost go there with a bit of a free-wild attitude, you may find that things work out in your favour a little bit. But it's going to be a little bit difficult if Laura Turner's doing things like this. Like taking out the 113. That's a crucial break at a crucial time. And she's a leg away now from a win, which would put her right on the brink of qualification. It put her on to 8 points, and it would put her to clear.
This is still anybody's.
Well, Laura's already had the 113 in this game. She could finish off with the 105.
85.
Just underneath.
Steph, you require 112.
Now for Clark to give it a good go.
Game shot and the match.
And not only does she give it a good go, she hits the 112 in what was a scintillating game there between Clark and Turner. Fantastic. What a brilliant, just everybody get on
135. Robin, you
social
require
media
32.
and roll the answers in, please.
Game shot in the second leg. Robin Byrne.
13 data for Robin Byrne to get the break at throw and to get a 2-0 lead.
To throw first.
It's 20 with Byrne back on 58.
Doesn't get this, the game could be over. But that is a beautiful guide.
10.
Cannot
Robin, you require 58.
find a way through, and so Byrne is back for 58 to complete a 3-1 victory.
Game shot and the match.
Tonight
Robin
is
Byrne.
very much the night of Robin Byrne. 3 games played, 3 games won.
So Guliver travels across to the 18.
38.
This is tops.
Steph, you require
Clark
100.
has a really good chance here to level this up at 1-1. Even better now.
Game
Oh,
shot
lovely
leg.
ton
Steph
plus
Clark.
from her once again. That's her third in this group. A 120 last night, a 112.
Third leg, it's Steph to throw
And
first.
now 100. When you said it, actually, I was looking at it and looking at the games that were left and looking back at the table and thinking, actually, you might
100.
actually
Steph,
have a
you
point
require
here, Henry.
119.
Tonight, things have been so evenly matched between the players that nothing would surprise you.
I was expecting a bit of this last night, but it kind of didn't happen that way. Everybody
Game
was still
shot in the
finding
third
their
leg.
feet.
Steph Clark.
And whoa, 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 away we go again.
The 119
Fourth leg
follows the
is Trina
ton,
to throw
follows the
first.
112.
Game up.
That's 3 ton plus checkouts for the night. Do exactly that.
$45. Steph, you
I can
require
hear the guys
20.
down in the gallery now actually taking their shoes and socks off so they can put their flip-flops on to do the countbacks.
Double 10. Now chasing 5. Now got a decision to make here. Trina's not want to finish. Decided to
shot
attack
and the
it
match.
and then
Steph Clark.
gets it. And the possibility that every single player in this group could finish on the same number of points may be becoming a bit more of a distinct possibility.
Require 8.
And the time for thinking is beginning to run out for all the players in this group. Double 4.
Game shot in the
And
second
that's
leg.
the break,
Laura
and that's
Turner.
2-0.
Yeah, nicely done from Laura Turner. Robin absolutely wetting herself. It was not the dart she wanted to throw. Mimicking the throw behind Laura. Single 20.
40.
Don't miss the
Robin,
big
you require
numbers, Rodney
38.
Harrington would say. So this is a qualification. This is for Saturday night.
Game shot.
Robin
and
Byrne
match.
is
Robin
the first
Byrne.
player to confirm her place through. And for Laura Turner, a game against Trina Guliver could potentially be a shootout. Robin, many congratulations. You knew you needed to have a strong night tonight, and that was exactly what you did.
Yeah, I can't really believe it, to be honest. I kind of went out tonight with a different attitude than yesterday. And I was just saying to Trina there, I was on the phone to my boyfriend earlier and I said, every time I've ever been here, I've lost the first game of the session, no matter what session it was, every single time. And I said to him, tonight, no matter what, if I don't win another game after, I says, I'm winning that first game of this session. I was like, I'm not taking a loss in the first game again, because I feel like you're always chasing once you lose that first game. And when I got that first game tonight, I felt like my finishing was good in that game, and I took the chances when they came, and I feel like that's what I was doing all night then. There was plenty of legs there I was behind. Even the last leg there against Laura to get through, and I hit the 180 to set it up, and I was just taking the chances when they came tonight and went out with kind of a more positive attitude than I did yesterday, I think.
In terms of the way the fixtures panned out, you played first and third tonight. The fact that you knew you needed to get off to a quick start, did actually the running order work in your favour?
Yeah, absolutely, especially playing Trina and Steph in the first two. Knowing that Steph was the only one behind me, I was like, if I can beat her, it keeps her behind me. And then Trina was the one next up from me. So I was like, if you can beat her, you're taking legs off her leg difference, adding them to yours, and you're finishing on the same points. So I kind of fancied it after that. I played Gemma then, and I was like, right, whatever happens here, don't let it be 3-0. Don't let it be 3-1. Make sure you get the 2 no matter what. Just because the leg difference in that group now is so tight. So once I kind of got the 2 there, relaxed and got the 3. So I think that's what I just have to take into tomorrow night now, is just relax.
Let's talk about tomorrow night now. It's a different dynamic now, isn't it, the tournament? Now there's going to be spectators in.
Yeah, I like that though. I think I'd prefer that. Like, I'd be kind of a passionate enough dart player, and when you're in an empty room, it's hard to be passionate. Like, if I'm being honest, I packed my bag tonight before I left for the venue. Like, I checked in for my flight. Like, I wasn't here tomorrow night. So everything I get now is a bonus. I'm happy to finally make finals night here on my third attempt. So I'm just going to give it everything I've got now. There's nothing to lose now, do you know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to tomorrow night now.
And just finally, how good prep is this for the World Match Play next month?
Yeah, it's great. You're getting so many games in such a condensed amount of time. And I think that's what I needed, was just a lot of game time, to be honest. I've been playing a lot at home recently. I've been playing like men's Premier League and stuff, and that's been going well. Played Six Nations last weekend, didn't go my way. I didn't play well at all. And if I'm being honest, like, there was a thought in my mind whether I wanted to come here this week or not. But I'm absolutely delighted I did come here now, and the fact that I'm in finals night is even better.
We're going to see you tomorrow evening. Wish you all the best. Robin, well done tonight.
Thanks so much.
More nice counting there from Gemma Hayter. Leaves herself on top.
60. Gemma, you require 40. Game shot in the second leg.
Nicely
Gemma
done from Hayter. A really positive attitude from her in the first 2 legs here.
To take us to a last leg. Double 10.
40.
Not there.
Gemma, you require 40.
And so Hayter is back for double top to complete a 3-1 success.
Game shot.
Gemma Hayter is back into Saturday night. And it means the last game between Trina Guliver and Laura Turner is going to be a straight shootout to determine where that final spot through is going to come from.
It is 71 when she returns. How much pressure she will be under.
100. Laura, you require 71.
A wee bit, I would say. Have to hit the big numbers here. Well, she's hit the big number all right. She's hit the treble. 2 at double 16. There's the loosener.
Game shot in the
There's the
second
one.
leg. Laura Turner.
And then when that happens to you as a dart player.
6 from here to level the game up.
Game shot.
We're
going to
have a one-leg shootout to determine who the last player through to tomorrow night's final at Women's Week 4 is going to be. Goodness gracious me. What must be going through their minds at this present moment in time? The Madhouse.
Game shot.
It's Laura Turner
Laura Turner
that holds it together. And now you see the outpouring of emotion, an outpouring of relief. Trina Guliver had her opportunity, she had her chances, but the opportunities that go a-begging in the end. Well, what a dramatic evening we have seen here in Portsmouth tonight. And it went down to the very last dart of the group. And it was Laura Turner that managed to get over the line, getting the better of Trina Guliver by 3 legs to 2, securing her passage, securing her place through to tomorrow night's final. Now, Robin Byrne was the winner of it in the end, having won all 4 of her matches on this Friday night. Gemma Hayter doing the job that she needed to do. Trina Guliver narrowly missing out, as to Steph Clark, who rallied this evening, but realistically the damage was done on day 1 for the Swan. How tonight is going to look. These are the 2 groups. Kirsty Vinakainen and Gemma Hayter, Kirsty Hutchinson in Group 1. Laura's going to be alongside Sophie McKinley and Robin Byrne. That is in Group 2. And of course, the action will get underway from 7:30 p.m. this evening.